Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Korver against Collins. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And one thing we expect to see tonight, a lot of points scored.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, great scores are on both sides in this ball game. And most of the time, you hear coaches and even analysts talk about defense is what's going to be key. But in a game like this, with so much firepower, it could come down to which team has the ball last.
Off the inbound. Bird with the bucket.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately, they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
From deep, Collins hits the three-point bomb. Collins has got 6 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Collins. He has 6. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Here's the Cobra. Iverson covering. Iverson with the block. They retain possession. Korver, no luck. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Crawford. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. A nice shot by the Cobra.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Takes a step back. Crawford's shot is good.
And how about the aggressive finish inside? You can't shy away from the contact and down low.
Here's Collins. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Crawford. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A 3. It's rebounded by LaRussa. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Collins, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's Rose outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Left side, Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Here's checked in for McKee.
Number 21, Greg Buckner.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Korver. And stolen by Iverson. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. And Collins gets double-teamed over Crawford. Again, Philadelphia.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Rose, and he converts the layup.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
Collins against Bird. Collins, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Korver, no luck. So for Chicago, their last game will win against the Wizards. Now, here's Collins. He's got 23. Rebound by Rose.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Drains it from beyond the arc. The Cobra's got his second bucket of the night.
So good at keeping his options open. Rose always able to see the open shooter. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bird. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Collins, and it falls over the rim and in. Collins has got 28 points for the game.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Collins. There's the 3. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists in the game. And so Bird will bring it up for the Bulls. It's an 18-point game.
He made extra sure that goes in.
Outside Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
And now here comes Collins leading the break. And he gets the bucket. Collins has got 35 in the game.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Didn't have much space at all. Still able, though, to keep his concentration and finish that one.
There's the drive and finish off by Collins.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Outside for Curry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got 40 points.
Hey, this has been an incredible offensive performance.
Here's Williams. And he comes up with the deuce.
And Williams may be 6'2", but he seems to play much bigger than that.
Speculation is ramping up, Greg, with the deadline approaching. As a player, how do you handle being involved in these trade rumors?
You know, Kevin, some players take it a lot harder than others. But really, look, it's out of your control. You just focus on what you can control and play basketball to the best of your ability.
Chicago calls timeout. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
McKee's checked in for Philadelphia. Iverson comes in for Buckner. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls. Crawford comes in for Williams. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There's Crawford with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard hard to get.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Philadelphia. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Chicago, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And for Philadelphia, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Rose. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up.
Collins passes to Howard. Collins against Korver. And another one falls.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
Well, he's marching towards history, Greg, as we know. He looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season, which is absolutely amazing. Here's Collins. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. High, arcing shot. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The 76ers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one falls for Collins. And the Bulls making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. 1:10 left in the first half. Crawford outside. It's blocked. Iverson kicks to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And finished off by Collins.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Stolen. And now Philadelphia on the break. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Crawford. Got a piece of it. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Collins. Takes it inside. Basket good.
Solid take there, finishing right at the rim.
Rose against Collins. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that one, good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Got it off in time. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Shoots from 12, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bird's got 8.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him,
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness!
thunderous jam. Wow.
And so Crawford will bring it up for Chicago. Spins, and stolen by Iverson. And here's Collins from outside. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. 69 points for the chosen one. Well, the Bulls shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Bird. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
And here's Collins from outside. And good! There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Down low, here's Rose. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Bird passes to Korver. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here's Bird for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Collins, good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Bird finds Rose. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Rose throws it down.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Again, what an avalanche!
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Rose. Lets it go from 11, and it's blocked. Here's Collins.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Stripped it away. Here's the break. This one for 3. From past the arc. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Bird, the pass to Rose. .109 left in the third.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
A steal. And pushing it up is Philadelphia. The 76ers again in transition. And another one falls. Amazing.
90 A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Rose has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
Collins, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Crawford. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Crawford's got his second basket of the night.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Buckner. And the whistle blows on the... Backcourt violation. He went over and back. Collins checked in for Philadelphia.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. 0-0.
Collins against Bird. Pass to Marshall. Now Curry. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bulls. Here's Collins.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Chicago's shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Here's Williams, the offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Pass break, here we go. Collins, that's a two-pointer, count it. And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Marshall. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Bird, and it's Bird with the jam.
Boy, he put the move on the D right there and made sure to finish it off.
Puts up a deep three. And Curry pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's LaRusso. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Russo's got his first 2 points.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And stolen by Iverson. On up the court. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
16 feet away, and Bird with the basket on the assist by Williams. 14 points for the eraser.
Always surveying the floor. Williams with that veteran-like vision there.
And it's in there.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Low block shot, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's LaRusso.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Good work there as it goes. And it's 8 points for Williams.
And this is what you love seeing. Williams using those young legs to his advantage on the attack.
Fires it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Enzo Bird will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Crawford. With some arc. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 5 assists tonight.
Using the soft touch on that floater. Just enough to get that one to fall.
There's LaRusso. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Crawford. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the chosen one.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
2 points, that one goes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Williams kicks to Bird. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to LaRusso. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you